Davenport. We got about a couple minutes before we get started.
Okay.
All right, Deontay, today's gonna be quick and easy. Can you read the norms for us?
No one has the right to hurt another person. Education and the classroom are sacred. We never behave in a way that would discredit ourselves, our school, or our family. An an Excel Academy Southwest student always acts with integrity. We take pride in Excel Academy of Southwest. We respect the opinions of others. We respect the culture of the classroom. We are attentive and participate. We have high expectations of ourselves, our peers, and our teachers. We are here to focus on preparing ourselves for post secondary endeavors.
Very good. Okay, sorry about that. So GGI Townhouse, gotta make it be known. Try to attend it. It's 5 to 10 points if you need it. And especially it used to be mandatory was in the building. So try to come. They come to this session because they give out resources. They try to find you guys sometimes summer jobs and all sorts of things, but you won't know about it unless you attend. It's from 11:15 a.m. to 11:45, about 30 minutes of your time. If you need the link, you can get it from me or any of the teachers as well as the staff, and I also post it routinely in Edsby, so you can pull it from there as well. So try to attend. Uh, the Raspberry Pi 400 kits. We have a few of these still left in stock. These kits are going to be necessary in the oncoming future as we're going to be doing more Google Code Next and experiments around magnetism, humidity, I think, and even just LED light intensity. Hi, Michaela. Just saw her walk in. So try to, get your kit up and ready for next week because I've only done 2 weeks of EverFi. We're going to slide back into utilizing our kits. So try to have it done. And alternatively, if something's wrong with your kit, I'm usually in the building on Thursdays and Fridays. You can come in there and bring the kit to me. I'll try to repair it. But more especially, you just want to make sure you have it for any upcoming assignments. So I'll try to repair it. If not, I'll get you a different kit and we'll go from there. All right. So do that as soon as you can. Michaela, can you read that screen there?
Everyone learned Thursday learn a code from the convenience at home to get extra credit for some of your classes. The pandemic's effect on the coding job market. Why learn the codes? The surprisingly broad benefits of coding. Interested?
Thank you. Next would be Mr. Davenport. Can you read that?
Daily tasks. Students will be able to complete the evaluation at SB. Hello, all aspiring STEM. It's on your dresser. Hello, all aspiring STEM students. Welcome to class. Today, inside of SB, you can access all pre-recorded videos of each class. These videos are normally ready to review by 4 p.m. Daily.
Thanks, sir. And Michaela, you got this one.
Class number today is privacy. What are they? How do you say that?
Honors.
None.
Honors. Yep.
Today's objective is students will be able to achieve certification of ignition, model tool, safety, and privacy via the Everfly online coursework.
Very good. Very good. Okay. So let's come out of this. And I'm going to give you the exit slip information. You got to fill that out. I know you two probably are done with this because I'm putting grades in, but you still got to finish the exit slip so I can give you the full score. Remember, the exit slip is worth 30 points towards your in-class score today. So let me grab the link for you. Okay, got it. Now I'll put it in the chat. And again, this is your exit slip document. If I were you, because you're going to be using this all the way for 4 more weeks, quarter's almost done, so try to catch up on your work. But exit slip. Is that right? And this is the link. You click on that link, and it'll give you access to download the exit slip that I've already, pre-formatted for you. And all you got to do is just pretty much fill in the information that Michaela just read, which is the classroom term today. Privacy. What's the definition? What does it mean? Where did they honor us? What does that mean, right? The definition. And don't forget to include the objective where the question states. All right, so we got that in the chat. Fill out that document before you leave class today. Let's go through a little bit of what's inside of ESB and where you turn the exit slip at it. Turn in the exit slip. So we come down here And if we're logged into our quarter, I'm sorry, quarter, I'm still thinking with a quarter ending. If you log into period 4, which is Intro to Robotics with Engineering, and you scroll down in your class view, you'll see the second assignment's posted, and this is what we're working on. So we're going to grab this in 2 parts. I'm going to have Davenport read it because Michaela just read. Copy this. Don't forget to make sure you bookmark that link that I just put in there earlier for the exit slip so you can use it and you can finish up. In fact, while I'm talking and we're going through this, you could be filling this out and you might be leaving a little bit early. So go ahead and look at those words. All right, so Davenport, do you see where it says hello? I want you to read all the way down to Zen.
Hello, all. Oh, wait. I don't get the chat open. Hello. I can't even. Hello and good morning to all Intro to Robotics students. We will begin utilizing the Everfi software. We will be using Everfi Ignition online software. Please follow the instructions below. This is your coursework is labeled as Comp Sci and Intro to Engineering Quarter 4 via the Everfi website. If you do not have an account, you will need to register as a new student to gain access. 1 second. Sorry. Website to the Everfi to log in and begin completing the coursework is down below. The registration code is followed as below. You will be required to take your time and pay attention to the instructions of each module in order to obtain 80% or better. 80% or higher to the overall score towards your full certification of the course. If you score less than 80 percentile, you will be required to retake the module over again until the appropriate score is achieved. Take care at the end, Zen.
Thank you, sir. Okay, we got through it. Now let's look at what everybody's done so far. So I'm going to Everfi. If you click on the link for Everfi in the chat, I'll take you there. You got to log in and everything. And we're currently in Ignition. All right. Let that load, and then I'm gonna scroll down and take a look. We got Michaela here and Davenport, so let's take a look real quick. So you're done for it today. You just gotta go through the module a little bit, and then you should be starting on module 3 for tomorrow. Davenport, so pretty good job. And then Michaela, where's her name? There she is. She's ahead of the game. Okay. All right. So you know what you got to work on, Michaela. That's 4 or 5. That's 5. All right. So let's go into safety and privacy a little bit. And this recording is mainly for other students, but you guys get points for just doing the assessments part. So let me close this. Come here. And I want to go to the course. All right, scroll down and we're in Ignition. This is for everybody else besides Davenport because they're caught up, but you can go through a little bit of it for students that may not know what to do. All right, so we started with lesson 1 and move over to lesson 2. And I got to share it differently, right? So let me do that. Okay, did I do that right? I did that right. Okay, now I got to reshare it under this. Let's see if it's going to act right, or I got to do it on my kit. This computer is really beaten down. Yeah, okay. All right, so let's see what happens.
Meet Aiden. He loves to be online and considers himself very tech savvy. He helps his family choose apps and loves to introduce his friends to new games. But he's less sure about how the personal information he's sharing gets used. Aiden does an online search about new apps and games he might like. Aiden joins a new online game and invites his friends to play with him. Aiden goes on social media every day to check in with his friends and his cousin. Aiden's parents let him use their account to buy new games online, but he has to pay them back when he can. Aiden loves to find new apps for the phone his parents gave him this year. Staying safe online. How does the information Aiden shares online get used? Before we start, let's see what you know.
Okay, so it's about 5 questions we're going to do together. The first person in queue is going to be Davenport. Can you read the question, all of the answers, and then choose which one you think is correct?
What is a digital footprint? A collection of data from someone's online activity that can be traced back to them. B, a list of websites where a person has gone online. C, tracking someone's physical location through an app. Or D, all the ways two people are connected online. It's the first one.
Okay. Kyla, can you take the next one?
What's a good way to keep personal information private online? Make social media profiles public. Turn off location tracking on all apps. Share personal information over direct messages only. Both B and C. B.
When is it okay to share your password with their friend? A, if your friend promises not to tell anyone. B, if you change your password right afterward. C, if it's your best friend. D, it's never safe to share your password. The last one.
Okay. So Kyla, you got the next? You got it, Kyla?
Okay. When should you talk to a adult you trust? If you see yourself tagged online and don't want to be, if someone asks you for personal information, if you aren't sure if you should post something. D, all of the above. D.
Okay. All right, Mr. Davenport, you get the last one.
How can you make sure a picture won't be shared publicly online? Only share it over direct message. Only share it with friends you know. Only share it in person. Only send it an email. C.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to go through it, but I'm going to go through a little bit more. You two are done with this. It's just so to get the students who weren't here an idea of what to do. And I'm going to give you a little time to finish up. Try to finish another module today so you won't have much to do tomorrow and Friday, okay?
All right.
What's a digital footprint? A digital footprint is a collection of data from a person's online activity that can be traced back to them. It's made up of data that can be found online. About digital footprints. Active and passive digital footprints. The problem with digital footprints. Identity theft consequences. Active and passive digital footprints. Digital footprint can be active or passive. Active means someone purposely shares their information. Passive means that someone doesn't know that their information has been gathered. The problem with digital footprints. Everyone who's online has some type of digital footprint, and that's okay. But when a digital footprint contains too much personal information or is found by the wrong people, it can lead to identity theft. Identity theft is when someone pretends to be you by using your personal information. Identity theft consequences. When your personal information is stolen for identity theft, someone could buy something in your name, pretend to be you online, or take things that were meant for you. Identity theft can happen without you knowing. Someone pretending to be you might create debt or money owed in your name, or ruin your credit, ability to buy things in the future. Once identity theft happens, it can be hard to fix. What's in Aiden's digital footprint? Whenever Aiden goes online, he's sharing something about himself, even if he doesn't mean to. Click on each of the things he does to see how that information gets used. Online search. When Aiden conducts an online search, it's tracked by data miners, people who gather and then sell that information. Online game. When Aiden joins a game, he has to agree to a privacy policy, which means letting the company who owns the game use his information or share it with others according to that policy. Social media. When Aiden posts publicly on social media, that information is gathered by companies who sell it to advertisers. Details about what he comments on, who he's friends with, and what he likes could also be sold. Online retailer. When Aiden makes an online purchase, companies record this purchase and make suggestions for other items to buy. App use. When Aiden uses certain apps, the standard settings allow the apps to track how he uses it, who he connects with on the app, and where his phone is when he's on it. How your information gets used. Apps, social media sites, online retailers, and anywhere else you share information, post, or comment might use that information. Sometimes they tell you how they use it, but if you're posting or commenting, anyone can use what you share to figure out details about your life. Aiden is joining a new social network where all of his friends hang out online. Help him set up his profile. Aiden needs to set up a profile of himself. It will be visible by anyone searching for him on the network. Which should he choose? Full name, age, hometown, and school. First name, age, and school. Full name and hometown. First name and hometown.
Okay, so this is the part where we're going to stop. I just want to make sure people knew how far to go through it. And you got to go through the whole section and get about, I think, 80%. In y'all cases, y'all got higher, but it's the wrong button I was clicking. I was trying to reshare under entire screen. There we go. All right, let's do that. And let's look at or review the subjective one more time. So, boom. Here we are. It's dark. Okay, there it goes. And the last period today. All right. So, Miss Smith, can you read the objective and everything up there? And let me give y'all some time to work on this.
Passing term of the day is privacy, whether they honors. Today's objective students will be able to achieve certification of admission, Module 2, Safety and Privacy via the Everfly online coursework.
Thank you. All right. So, I'm going to give y'all about, let's see, it's 1:54. For y'all 15 minutes. Would that be enough time? Yeah, because it's 2:30 we got here. All right, so 15 minutes, work on finishing up a little bit more. I know some of y'all are almost through with all sections, but the more you get done, the less you have to worry about. I'm going to use this time to start inputting some grades. So if you got questions or whatever case it be, let me know. Don't forget that every day there's a new word of the day, classroom term of the day, and objective. So you're working on it. You could be listening and also filling out, because I'm going to leave this up on the screen, your definitions for those words and objective in an exit slip and turn it into ESB, okay? Because I'm going to be asking you that in 15 minutes. If anything else, you should finish that because you guys are done with everything else. All right? So, 0, 0, too many zeros. All right. Okay, Michaela Davenport. How far did y'all make it? Let's take a look.
I'm about to turn in the exit slip right now.
Okay. Well, Michaela, you got the exit slip done?
You said what?
Did you start your exit slip?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let's see here. Davenport, can you read the objective and everything on the screen there?
Today's objective: students will be able to achieve certification of ignition module 2 safety and privacy via the online courseware.
The words.
Classroom term of the day is privacy, and the word of the day is onerous.
Honorous. Yep. Okay. Okay, cool. So let's look at this. Let's see where you guys are as far as scores. Y'all might be leaving a little early because I know y'all are up there in the scores. Reports. Ignition. What do we got here? Oh, okay. You got it done, dude. Okay, so you're working on 3 now. I see. All right. You still working on 3. Uh, yeah, Michaela, you're still working on it too, I think, right? No, you're done with like all of them. Oh, you knocked out 5. Okay, pretty good. All right, well, look here, you two. You have the exit slip information. You have what you need. Finish it up. Turn it into ESV as a PDF document once you look at those words and you type everything in, okay? At this point, I'm going to let y'all go a little early because y'all have finished majority of the work. You just got to get the rest done. Tomorrow, we'll be stepping into lesson 3, and that's, I guess for Mikhail, going to be easy, but for you, sir, you might want to just go ahead and take care of it. All right? So if you got no questions, you're free to go. Use this time to get caught up in all your assignments. Oh, he left already. Any questions for me, Mikhail?